Okay, so today is Sunday. We got back from Ohio yesterday. We spent 3 days in Ohio, Dayton, in that area. We went to a Jungle Gyms, which is the first time I've ever been to a Jungle Gyms, by the way. And my son and daughter-in-law were saying how super fantastic and great it was, and a few other people were telling us it was just the greatest thing ever, you know. We get there. Massive, yes. I mean, this thing was massive. But for the first half of it, didn't seem like anything to me but any other normal grocery store, just large. And I wasn't impressed. Then the second half of the store came up, and they have live fish of all kinds, mainly tilapia, and they had lobsters and a bunch of other stuff like that. And then they had fresh but dead fresh fish of everything you could think of. They had peacock fish, they had sharks, they had stuff I'd never even heard of or seen before in my life. A lot of the fish had really sharp teeth. A lot of them looked like they came from places that was very dangerous. But then I started getting excited. And then the second half of the store was from foreign areas, Japanese, Chinese, India, the UK, Africa, like tons and tons of countries from Africa. So I'm not gonna identify any African countries. I'm not sure what they were, just the African continent. But then I got excited. Like I said, that's what excited me. Now, we did buy some stuff. I think we spent about $40, something like that. I got some black salt from India. I got some, what else did I get? I got a few things. I got a few interesting things. But anyway, in the Chinese area, they had hell money. And I thought about buying a pack of it. It was like $3 for a little stack of it. I thought about buying some just to have. Unfortunately, I didn't do it. Now I wish I had, but that'll be on the list for when we go back. But Chinese hell money. So the Chinese have a belief system that when they die, they kind of, I'm not 100% sure how to, they still need material things, but it's spiritual. They still need money to pay for stuff, things like that. I don't really get the concept. I don't believe that, so that's the reason I didn't purchase the hell money in the first place. I wish I had, though, but just to have. But according to their belief system, when you die, you still need money for stuff, and the people that are still living can burn this hell money and send it to you so that you can get stuff. You know, I'm not sure how that works, but that's kind of a very basic and probably not a proper way of explaining it. But they still need money. I don't believe any of that personally. Once we leave this material realm, once we pass, I believe that you can stay for a limited period of time, or you can get stuck here for longer. But you can choose to stay for at least a year. Not anything past a year, though. when my sister passed, she stayed with me for a year, attempting to help me through it. The last time I spoke with her, she said, and this was a year, she said that she could no longer stay, she had to leave, and that this would be our last conversation. So I'm saying from my experience that if a spirit voluntarily stays here, not of their dismay, but because of somebody else, they have a limited time, which to me is a year, because that's how long my sister stayed. Then she said, nope, gotta go, got no choice, it's time for me to leave, I have to go, and we will not be speaking again. She told me we would not have any more conversations, and we have not. So to me, she's elsewhere. Now, you could get stuck here because of your issues. Like when you pass, you've got issues you haven't resolved, and you could get stuck here for that. I don't know how long that lasts. Don't have any experience in that one. But I think from there, you move on, you evaluate your life, and you are reincarnated, and you come back, and you continue to do this until you reach gnosis. And once you reach gnosis, and you choose to go, then you go back to, you go home, like literally go back to the beginning of where we began, outside of the material realm. I mean, like gone. Now, also, the reincarnation thing, we get stuck in reincarnations because we have not hit gnosis yet, and we keep reliving until we get to that point, and then we're gone. So, now, again, through my personal experience, again, that lasts about a year, this evaluating yourself and then getting reborn into another life. And I only say that because of my personal experience with my past life was about, not quite, I think it was actually 101 or 102 years from my previous life to my birth this time. So about 100 years. I probably had a little bit of extra stuff to deal with because my last life was, but we won't discuss that right now. Anyway, so speaking of jungle gyms, going to Ohio, going to jungle gyms, that Josh paper or the hell note, I kind of thought at the time I wanted to grab some just to have because it was unique and interesting to me. But I didn't do it, and now I kind of wish I had. Not that I need it, because as I said before, I don't think that the afterlife works that way from my perspective. So, you know, but the idea of it is interesting, and I might work on something similar that would fit within the parameters of my belief, rather than rather than the Chinese version, which apparently even after you die you still need stuff, and your family can actually send you money. You know, well, I guess, you know, cool beaners on that. Now I hope that's not how it really works, because I haven't been sending my ancestors anything. They'd be broke. Yeah, probably as broke as they were when they were here on the material plane. So I guess that's not any different, right?